Let's talk about 5 tools you need for real estate as a real estate agent, team, or brokerage. Yes, I use all these 5. I think they're great. And this is the April edition. So I'm going to be doing this once a month because the tools we test, the tools we use, they change. And it's okay because things progress and they grow. Anyway, this episode is brought to you by brillianttribe.com. Check us out, please. Let's get started. Tool number 1. Real estate content AI. And I think the website is realestatecontent.ai, but let me check just to make sure. Now, if you aren't familiar with this one, I've been using it now for, I would say about 6 months, 6 to 7 months, and it's realestatecontent.ai. I just checked. In essence, what this does is it allows you to create social media content for about a week out, and it takes literally 3 minutes to do, and it's custom, and now they added Altos research, so you can create amazing local content on top of creating graphics that were somewhat original with original words, a blog. This posts automatically to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, creates a blog, and it goes out to LinkedIn. It looks amazing. Let me tell you, this is probably the number one, on top of just being number one tool for April, the number one AI tool for real estate agents. Real estate content AI. All right, number 2, and I have this list. If you need it, message me on Instagram. I will send this over to you. Just do me a favor, friend me first so that I get the message, and then I'll send this over to you. Number 2 is easy. Number 2 is ChatGPT, and I would suggest that you pay for it. Please don't use the free one because it's only $20. And on top of that, you get the benefit of running a lot more graphical content. If there's a word, graphical content, whatever. You can create graphics now, and we create a lot of them. And so it gives us, on top of the content we already have, we can create great images, or we can revamp them. Now we can revamp images for properties. We can do so much here on top of creating blogs and social media content. We get to edit our video outlines with this. In fact, some of the articles that you watch me shoot on, that you watch on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, all of those, I grab articles from any media outlet and I read them. I'm like, ooh, this is a good one. Now I grab all of it, throw it into ChatGPT, and say, summarize this for a video. So I know what points to hit, give me a great hook, or give me optional hooks so I could choose one. And then it outlines it for me. And then I read section by section. I kind of internalize it, and then I'm ready to go. And I have that whole article in a format which I can read and then digest over to you. Anyway, that's just the way I use it. There are so many uses for it. It's $20. Please, this is something you should do for yourself. Number 3, Breakthrough Broker Plus. They just added this. They just added some features to it, and also instead of it being free, they are now charging, I believe it's like $20 a month, maybe a little bit less. If you pay a year, it ends up being like $15 a month. But the reason I say Breakthrough Broker Plus works and you need it is because it has the templates that you need. And if you're mailing or you're doing anything that you need printed, you can instantly send it out to the printers, and it prints them for you, or it mails them for you too, which is a massive plus. But I really use it for the presentations, listing presentation, buyer presentation, any type of presentation they already have templates for, and you or your team or your brokerage can use them. Man, this for the price is crazy. That's why I say everyone definitely needs this. So far, let's go through this here. Real Estate Content AI, if you pay for the year, it ends up being like, I believe $79. You know what? Let me just look it up here. This way I don't tell you the wrong thing. But Real Estate Content AI pricing, if we're looking at this annual, $8.99, and let me divide that by 12. It's $99 a month if you end up not doing the annual. But if it's $8.99, It's going to be $75 a month. Then you've got Breakthrough Broker Plus, which ends up being $15 a month, and then ChatGPT 20. So together you've got, and correct me if I'm wrong, 35 plus 75. It's $110 so far, and I'm on number 3. Here we go. Number 4, House Canary. Now, you may or may not have heard this one. This is one that we recently tested out, and we were really surprised at how great it was. And I would say that most of you need this because it does 3 things really well. Custom valuation reports this is for homeowners. This is for listings, right? It does such a really nice job. It does property data and valuation. So you get these in-depth reports and these simple reports. The simple reports are easy. You could see the value. You could outline it. It's the reports that you're paying for, and they do such a beautiful job with them. It's data-driven, and they're very detailed. And you're paying really to get a certain amount of these, right? And then on top of that, it gives you forecasts, which I love. Remember, I'm new to this one. And it has an AI assistant as well. So you can literally ask it questions like, hey, what are the properties in this area that are selling for? What's a conversion rate for this area because I want to farm here, right? And then it'll populate them and it'll go, boom, here it is. Look, test this out. It's, I think, one of the leading, what would you call this? AVM software providers, right? AVM. It's like it gives you the value report. Anyway, House Canary. This one's a little bit more expensive. I believe it is. And House Canary, let's check what the price is. Price a month. Let me do the monthly because they also have the yearly. $19 a month for the basic. And you get 2 custom valuation reports per month. If you do the $79 a month, that's $15. But look, I don't know that a lot of people would do the $15. If you are, great, if you are. But let's say it's $19 that you're at $110. Let's round up, all right? $120, $130, $130 so far. And then the last one is Reimagine Home. And let me check the pricing on this one. I played around with this a few times. I don't have it. I just thought, man, this one's pretty cool. I really like this. Starter pack is $14. So now let's round up, right? $130, $140, $144, $145. Let's say $150 for all 5 of these. And here's what I have in my notes for this. It says AI-powered virtual staging to enhance property photos. Does it really nicely. I played with this one, right? I don't have this, but I played with it. Interior design suggestions tailored to target buyers. That was fun to do. Cost-effective imaging. Cost-effective imaging compared to traditional staging. So it virtually stages it for you. And I would say this is primarily for making listings stand out. So if you're heavy on listings, you're going to love this. Again, the name and the website, Reimagine Home, reimaginehome.ai. Anyway, those are the 5. Test them out. If you have any other ones that you're like, Tristan, I tested this out. I'd love it. I'll check it out. And I'll bring it up in, what's the next month? May. We're in April. Jeez. Sometimes I feel lost. See you tomorrow.